used to sing to feel alive. Now silence is my only song. There's a fire that hides behind my eyes, a dream that burns but never dies. The crowd is gone, the stage is bare. I'm still reaching, you're not there. Every word I try to speak fell apart before it reached. But in the dark I hear a sound, it's where my soul was found. Every note is pain and peace, every song's a sweet release. This is the sound of my soul, a melody that makes me whole. Through the fire, through the rain, I'll sing away my pain. This is the sound of my soul, the truth I can't control. The edge of life and death, screamed your name with my last breath. But even when I lost it all, I still heard your distant call. The silence taught me how to pray, to find my strength in what decays. And in the ruins of my pride, I heard my spirit rise. I'm not afraid of being torn, to hear the song inside of me. Every wound has made me sing, every loss gave me wing. And I won't fade away tonight. My voice will be the light. Story I can't control. Through every tear I'll sing my name, through every loss I'll burn the flame. This is the sound of my soul, alive, untamed and whole. And if I fall, let my song remain. Fade out. The road. I've chased the sun, I've kissed the rain. I've walked through joy, I've drowned in pain. The miles behind me carved my name, but I've forgotten why I came. The faces fade, the lights go dim. The songs I sang don't sound like hymns, but through the silence, through the cold, I feel you soul felt old. But in the dark I found a spark, a light that tore the grief apart. I've seen the truth behind disguise, that every fall can help me rise. The road is rough, but now I see the end begins with me. And though the wind still calls my name, the heart remembers just the same. I'm on the road back home, no longer walking alone. Every tear became my guide, every loss a flame inside. I'm on the road back home, to the love I've always known. If I could turn back every lie, I'd still walk through hell to find the sky. 'Cause every wound that made me bleed taught my heart what it needs. And I know now I was never gone, I just lost my song. I'm on the road back home, and I've never felt so whole. The past behind, the light ahead, no more tears left to shed. I'm on the road back home, where love was always known. Home was never a place, it was peace. Watched you pack the final case, the leather zip with a chilling sound. Silence fell upon this place, sinking deep into the ground. Every step you took toward the door, every key you laid upon the shelf, added a pressure I couldn't ignore, a burden that crushed myself. It wasn't just the space you left or the memories you took away. It was a sudden cruel bereft, darkening the light of day. I tried to smile and act okay, to tell you that I let you roam, but the words got stuck along the way, choked by the gravity of home. I reached out for your hand to hold, just for a second, nothing more. But my fingers were too weak and cold to stop you walking through the door. And I carry the weight of goodbye Ooh. I fell upon the wooden floor right where your final shadow stood. I felt the absence right to the core, the end of everything I understood. The air itself seemed to condense, thick and heavy with your ghost. A physical cold recompense for all the precious love we lost. I can't get up, I can't move on. My legs are locked, my spirit bound. Paralyzed until the break of dawn, trapped on this unforgiving ground. I tried to smile and act okay, to tell you that I'd let you roam, but the words got stuck along the way, choked by the gravity of home. I reached out for your hand to hold, just for a second, nothing more, but my fingers were too weak and cold to stop you walking through the door. And I carry the weight of goodbye, 1,000 tons upon my soul. It's the crushing truth beneath the sky, taking its devastating toll. It presses down upon my chest, making every breath a fight, a final agonizing test against the brutal endless night. Oh, this burden is too much to bear, a silent, heavy, constant rain. The weight of goodbye is the proof you were here, and the everlasting pain. And I carry the weight of goodbye, 1,000 tons upon my soul. It's the crushing truth beneath the sky, taking its devastating toll. It presses down upon my chest, making every breath a fight, a final agonizing test against the brutal endless night. Oh, this burden is too much to bear, a silent, heavy, constant rain. The weight of goodbye is the proof you were here, and the everlasting pain. Thunder fades into a single heartbeat. Whispered line I learned to fly. When I fell the hardest, every scar's a story told, a written deep in skin and soul. Every tear that fell from grace built the strength I can't erase. I walked through nights that had no dawn, where hope was lost, where love was gone. But pain became my closest friend and taught me how to rise again. You can't break what's meant to heal. You can't drown what learns to feel. I've got wings made of rain. They shine through all my pain. Every fall, every tear I've known became the wind that lifts my bones. I've got wings made of rain, and I can fly again. I faced a storm with open arms, felt the thunder in my heart, but every flash of lightning's glow revealed the path I had to know. The past can't change what I've become. I've learned that endings lead to one, and through the flood I found my grace in every drop upon my face. Every loss becomes a guide, every wound birth wings inside. I've got wings made of rain, carved from tears, forged from pain. Every heartbreak, every cry became the reason I can fly. I got wings made of rain, and I can rise again. Oh, maybe strength was never loud. Maybe faith was just the sound of falling hard and standing tall, breaking down and giving all. The rain can't drown what learns to breathe. It just cleans the soul beneath. If I fall again someday, I'll find my wings the same old way. I got wings made of rain. They carry me through pain, through the dark and through the storm. A new life is reborn. I got wings made of rain, and I will fly again. When the tears are gone, I'll still fly on. Fade to silence. Surface here is smooth and cold, the conversation polite and thin, a story that will not be told, of the burning that still lives within. We sit across the empty space, presenting silence like a shield, a perfect neutral frozen face on a wound that never truly healed. The air is still, no smoke, a scent, no visible sign of We move around like polished gears, functioning well in this charade, ignoring all the rising fears of the choices that we wrongly made. I reach out just to touch your arm and pull my fingers back so fast. I felt the underlying harm, the heat that was too hot to last. The memory is the fuel I find, thrown onto the embers deep and low, leaving the visible world behind, forcing the slow burn to grow. I search your eyes for any spark, a flicker of the fight we used to know, but you keep me guessing in the dark, refusing even a simple glow. And I realize that underneath the ashes that appear so gray, there's something stealing all my breath, determined to stay here and slay. And I feel the fire without a flame, a silent, constant, cruel decay. It burns my soul and screams your name, stealing all my light away. It's the slow combustion of regret, the passion that we left to die, a blistering pain I can't forget beneath this suffocating sky. Oh, this hidden heat won't ever cease, consuming everything that tries to grow. Fire without a flame, a quiet final overthrow. Menggunakan distorsi yang berat namun terkontrol untuk menggambarkan kekuatan yang tertahan. Melodi ini memanjat dan berteriak seolah-olah mencoba keluar sebelum kembali ke nada yang sunyi dan membara. I wish you'd scream, I wish you'd shout, just let the angry flames burst free. I want this tension to run out and finally release you from me. But we just let the slow burn win, a prison built on what we kept, the silent punishment within, the promises that we both wear. Without